We're here at Sky Sports today reviewing the past month for West Ham United, and once again it's been a very lively month. Certainly no dull moments for this club at the moment. In Ben Saunders' his first season as the club, and the first headline is that West Ham have been knocked out of the EFL Trophy, one of their only hopes to have success in the season, because they're not doing well at all in the league. West Ham Fan Central said they're gutted about tonight. When we were used to in the league, at least we had this, but now it is over, and West Ham fans are very unhappy with the way the club is being run at the moment. But it did get better for West Ham. It did get much better. In this headline it says West Ham win 2-1 away at the Liberty Stadium after coming from behind to beat them 2-1, which is a very impressive result. They were also getting better results in beating Arsenal and many other top teams like that. Playing very well, West Ham, lately, and West Ham Fan Central expressed their appreciation by saying, finally some good performances, this is brilliant, but might be a bit too late for European football. But West Ham have been linked to 3 players. This is the first transfer rumour that's leading up to the January transfer window, and it's Scott, Dan, Stephen Defoe and William Jose. West Ham are doing a lot better now, but they still have to do a lot more to keep this club in shape. What's up, guys? It's Royal FIFA Gaming, and welcome to the 15th episode of the West Ham United career mode. We're starting off this episode with an away game, actually playing our first game in the FA Cup in the 3rd round away to Cambridge, which, you know, it's just simple, and it boys, really, we should be getting an easy win. I've put a very weak side out, to be honest. You know, I'm not expecting Cambridge to give us too dangerous. We don't need a great side to be able to beat them. And Gökhan Toure, probably the best player on the pitch today, maybe barring Havard Nordveit, has proved that straight away, that he puts it into the bottom corner of the Cambridge net, and the West Ham players celebrate with him. It shouldn't be a hard task at all today. Way to a League 2 club. We really should get it done quite comfortably. Lovely ball in there from Reece Oxford, and a nice finish from Gökhan Toure into the inside net in there, and he gets his first goal in the Emirates FA Cup, and it is our first goal in the Emirates FA Cup this season. But now Cambridge coming forward in the 20th minute after Donnell Henry gives it away, and a poor defending there, and Cambridge nearly score, and now they're coming forward once again early on in the second half, and Ixpazu has scored for Cambridge, and Cambridge have levelled us here at their stadium, and I just cannot believe this has happened. I mean, they've played it through to him. The defending is absolutely atrocious, but it's not even like it's a huge shock. It's been coming for a while now. Cambridge were playing absolutely brilliant in this game, but now in the 85th minute, we're trying to nick it, trying to stop us from a huge upset. And it looks like we're going to get embarrassed here. Arblo into Martinez with the last kick of the game. And we have drawn to Cambridge. To be honest, guys, to be perfectly honest, it really could have been worse at the end there. I'm not even the most displeased with that. A terrible performance from us there. We'll play him in the replay. We'll play him at home. And I think I might have to put a bit of a stronger side out for that, because we were really poor in that game. But the next game of the episode, the first Premier League game, comes at the London Stadium against Crystal Palace. This is our team back to full string after that disappointing FA Cup performance. We've actually got that 3 days after this, so we do need to save some good players for that game. But we're starting off in the 21st minute. It should be a close game here against Palace today, but Michail Antonio in the 22nd minute, finds himself in space, and a good ball from Noble, but now Benteke in the 40th minute, he's brought down. And what's the ref going to give there? I thought it might have been a fair tackle for a minute. It looks like the ref is going to give him red. Yeah. Winston Reid sees red for the second time in 2 episodes. We do see a red card in this series. It's not good at all. 2 centre-backs as well. Kiati got sent off in the game against Leicester last episode. Now Winston Reid got sent off, but it probably did stop. Definite goal. But Antonio in the 50th minute, 53rd minute, how does he not put that into the back of the net? Now crossed in by Crystal Palace. Payet struggles to get it away. Now into Wilfried Zaha. Great ball into Benteke. And we are so lucky to still be drawing in this game, just like we were in the end of the Cambridge game, to be honest. It's not been a good episode at all. Benteke narrowly misses there. Really should have scored, but now Obiang, great opportunity. and he loses the ball, and that would have probably been a red card there for Pedro Obiang. So we're quite lucky that the ref blew the full-time whistle, but it's not the result we wanted at whatsoever. It was just a really poor result, a really poor senior episode, but that is how we are sitting in the table. Still a few teams to play a game in hand, so it's not the most accurate table, but we're sitting 12th. We're quite a bit there's quite a bit of a gap between us and the bottom part of the table now. We're more setting our sights on the higher parts of the table, but I mean, if we're talking about Europa League, you're still talking about 9 points away, which is just not good at all, considering our objective is actually to get Champions League. So we could actually get sacked here. I've never actually been sacked in any career mode, so we need to stop that from happening. But let's get into the youth squad, and hopefully they can do better. Okay guys, so we're now heading into the youth part of the episode. The first game here is a home game at home to Norwich. Hopefully we can get in a win in this game. We've not been playing that bad in the youth squad lately. Yeah. Basically, the reason I just show you that little bit at the start a few seconds longer, nothing happened in this game. Well, to be fair, it was one of the most exciting 0-0 draws I've ever played in, but unfortunately no goals. The next game is here, away to QPR, and already we're 1-0 down by the captain Cole Henry, and the old man coming into the youth squad today, trying to show him a bit of experience. But as you can see, a good shot there, and it bounced off Newfield, who's been absolutely woeful. I mean, he couldn't really do much about that. He's been woeful lately, and unfortunately it is a goal for QPR there. But Tony Martinez equalises in the 11th minute to give us a good chance of getting something out of this game. A fantastic finish from the young Spanish lad gets us straight back into it after QPR take the lead in the 11th minute. We really need this win. Resnick, who's been absolute quality lately, puts it into Tony Martinez, and he just slips it past the keeper so coolly, as he always does. He gets his 6th goal in the Bundesliga too, but now Makasi in the 52nd minute gets the goal to put us into the lead. Absolutely unbelievable from the 53 racing centre midfielder. It's absolute class. You wouldn't expect that from Paul Pogba, let alone a 53 rated midfielder. Fantastic finish there from Makasi, and he puts us in the lead, rightfully so. And we are now we've been playing better, to be fair, and we are now rightfully in the lead. And as you can see, that is his first goal in Bundesliga 2. He gets that in the 52nd minute. Now in the 60th minute though, it's QPR coming forward again. And it's that man Cole Henry has somehow finished it off again. Cole Henry, who was absolutely class in this game, finishes it off into the bottom corner, and unfortunately there's nothing that Rafael Spiegel could do about that. Way too much space left by the centre backs there, and there was nothing Spiegel could do about it. And Henry gets his 2nd goal in the Bundesliga and his 2nd goal of the game. But now in the 71st minute, it's Kroflo, and he scores. Kroflo scores for QPR, and this is just not going well at all. We have not played well in this. We've not played well in the latter parts of this game. To be fair, we've been competing quite well, and Newfield does the same thing once again. Pretends to sort of block it, sticks a foot out. Absolutely pathetic from Newfield there. And we did put in a good performance there. There was lots of goals, a very entertaining game, but unfortunately, once again, we was not able to get the result there. As you can see, we're sitting 15th in the table, but that's not even where we should be, really. I mean, there's still another game in hand to be played, so we could be as far down as 17th, which would be absolutely awful. I mean, promotion's looking pretty impossible now, 14 points behind the actual promotion places. But the 2 players of the episode, the first one, the player of the episode for the senior squad, will be Gökhan Torre. Played really well, some good energy in the Cambridge game, and scored a good goal. I mean, I can't give it to too many people in that Cambridge game, because we were actually dreadful. We were absolutely dreadful. You know what, actually, I'm going to change that. Not Gökhan Torre. I'm going to give that to Reece Oxford, because he was very good in that game. He actually set up the goal with Torre, and he did quite well some attacking, but he would definitely not be getting it for the youth episode, because he did not play well in the youth squad. But someone that did play well was Tony Martinez. Scored a lovely little goal to put us level in that game, and he was just absolutely fantastic, as he always is. But thanks for watching another episode of the West Ham Career Mode. Remember to like, comment and subscribe down below. I've been Morphy for Gaming, and I'm out.